Now in this video, we'll be doing a weekly analysis on the pair US30 in multiple time frames for the upcoming week from the date of 16 towards 20 January 2023. Now US30 on a weekly time frame, just as we anticipated on our previous weekly analysis by seeing how US30 made a break and close above this key zone, which US30 continued to respect as a resistance for multiple weeks. As you can see over here, we expected if US30 does continue to respect this key zone as a support and makes a breakout of that previous week's high, then it might come all the way up to make a retest on this key level, which had multiple major retest points. And that's exactly what happened, as US30 made some pullback, found support at this key zone, made a breakout of the previous week's high, and came all the way up to make a retest on that very same key level, forming a newly formed uptrend line, continuing this bullish run over here. Now if US30 does continue to push up, continuing this bullish run on the upcoming week, then on the bullish side, we have this next key level with multiple major retest points, just like this one, where we expect US30 to continue pushing up to. Similarly, if US30 does face some price ejection from these highs and go for some pullback or correction move, then we expect US30 to make some pullback or correction move to any of the small time frame key level that it might be finding support at on a shorter time frame, or all the way towards this key zone over here. It's still respecting this uptrend line. A breakout of this key zone with further bearish momentum would lead US30 to make a breakout of this uptrend line, which might shift US30 from a bullish run towards a bearish run. So if US30 is to continue pushing up in respect to this newly formed uptrend line or in respect to this bullish run, then it should continue to respect this key zone as its absolute support and make a break and close above these highs with further bullish momentum. Now if you go to shorter time frame like a daily time frame, then we can see our higher time frame uptrend line that we just talked about over here, and also our shorter time frame uptrend line, which is right around here. Now we also see our higher time frame resistance, which is right around here at this key level, and also support at this key zone that we also talked about on the weekly time frame. And in between these two key levels, we also have another shorter time frame support zone being formed, which is right around here. As you can see, price faced strong price ejection by making a retest on that key zone while moving in respect to this uptrend line over here. So a breakout of that key zone would lead US30 to make a breakout of this shorter time frame strong uptrend line, which might lead US30 to continue pushing down to make a retest on this higher time frame uptrend line. Now on the upcoming week, for us to look for trades on a higher time frame point of view on the long side on US30, we need US30 to make a break and close above these highs with further bullish momentum. Similarly, for us to look for trades on the short side, we need US30 on a higher time frame point of view to make a break and close below this key zone with further bearish momentum, which we just talked about on the weekly time frame. But on a shorter time frame point of view, if US30 does make a break and close below this recent support zone that it formed on a shorter time frame, then we can start to also look for trades on the short side in hopes of US30 making some pullback to make a retest on this uptrend line once again towards probably this key zone over here. Now if you go to 4-hour time frame, then we can see both of the trend lines really well, and also we can see the mentioned zones that we just talked about on the daily to weekly time frame exactly right around here. And also this is the key level that marks the highs that we just talked about on the daily time frame. Now on the upcoming week, if we see US30 continuing to respect this recent support zone that it formed on this shorter time frame by facing this price ejection, which also aligns with this uptrend line as you can see over here, and makes a break and close above these highs with further bullish momentum, then we can expect US30 to continue pushing up towards this key level while moving in respect to this shorter time frame strong uptrend line over here. And if US30 even makes a break and close above this key level with further bullish momentum, then we can expect US30 to continue pushing up towards this next key level that we marked on the weekly time frame right around here. Has multiple major retest points as you can see over here. However, if you see US30, instead of continuing to respect this key zone as its support, if US30 makes a break and close below this key zone with further bearish momentum, then that would mean US30 making a breakout of this shorter time frame strong uptrend line, which might lead US30 to go for some deeper correction or pullback move. But still US30's bias would be long, since we have a higher time frame uptrend line over here from a technical analysis point of view, which is still looking valid even if it makes a break and close below this key zone and also below makes a breakout of this shorter time frame uptrend line. So in that case, if it does that, then we can start to look for trades on the short side in hopes of US30 coming down towards any of the shorter time frame key level over here or all the way towards this key zone as part of his deeper pullback or correction move, and also make a retest on this higher time frame uptrend line, as you can see over here, the daily time frame, probably right around here at this key zone, and then it could continue to push up with further bullish momentum. However, if you see US30 even making a break and close below this key zone, making a breakout of this low, then you can expect US30 to shift towards a newly forming downtrend line from this uptrend line move over here, which is very unlikely, very unlikely to happen, seeing all this bullish momentum being built up over here. So there is a high possibility US30 would be continuing this bullish run over here towards this key level over here. But then again, you never know anything for sure in trading, so all we can do is wait for a break and close above this key level or this high. Similarly, we need to wait for a break and close below this key zone for us to look for trades on the short side towards this key zone over here. So that's my analysis on US30 in multiple time frames for the upcoming week, and I'll give a link to this whole trading view chart in the video description down below so that you can see where all these key zones and trend lines and key levels are at the exact point of price. And if this video helped you guys in any ways, then make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also give this video a thumbs up. And to know more about my mentorship details, you can contact me on Telegram or Instagram from the links in the video description. So I'll see you guys on the next week with another analysis video on US30.